Nice. And Robinson, I don't think I've seen you in class before. Robinson, where are you from?
I am from Colombia. It is my three time in Berkeley.
Okay. My third time.
Third
Okay,
time.
good. And yeah, welcome to class. It's nice to meet you, Robinson.
Thank you.
And Julio, welcome back, Julio. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, teacher. Last class was a breeze. Perfect.
Nice.
And you know,
Yeah, I love you.
I try to study every day, and even though sometimes it's not possible because I do had a lot of work, but I definitely will try to come to your classes, come rain or shine. Ka-ching.
Nice. Ka-ching. Yeah. You might learn a couple new idioms, but I doubt it. You seem to have them all under your belt. Um, but good. And also, Dylan. Dylan, welcome to class.
Hello, teacher. I'm beginning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And so, Dylan, where are you from?
I'm from China.
Okay. And from China. Dylan, I don't think I've seen you before. What do you like to do in your free time, Dylan? What do you do in your free time?
Um, um, i- um, uh, it's morning in the morning, and it is 7 in the morning. Just wake up.
Okay, so it's 7 in the morning and you're just waking up. That's good. But yeah, again, it's nice to meet you, Dylan. And
Thank
who
you.
else? David, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. Good to see you again.
See you too. And David, so what did you do today?
What I do today? Okay, yes. In the morning, sorry. In the morning, I went to the university because I have to make a homework with another classmate. So we get together in the university and we did the work. And after that, I come back to home. I ate my lunch and no more.
Okay. Remember, I came back home,
I came
so
back
not to
home.
home,
Okay,
but
right.
good. All right. And Adela, welcome back. Adela, how's it going?
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Um, yeah, it's always good to see you. And Andrew, how about you? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Okay, good. And we've got Jurandir. Jurandir, welcome. Jurandir, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. Thank you. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, nice. Good to hear that. And we have Janmoy. Janmoy, how are you? Just left. Monica. Monica, what about you?
Hello, Joshua. I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. It's good to see you again. And
Good to see you
okay,
too.
thanks. And maybe Jurandir, what about you? What did you do today, Jurandir?
Today I'm studying English and playing games, computer game,
Okay.
because here in my town, my city, is very raining.
Okay. Very rainy.
I couldn't have to go anywhere.
Okay. Um, well, good. And um, perfect. Well, let's get started with today's class. And so we're going to be talking about the weather. Um, and joking. Um, but let's start with Robinson. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Okay, teacher. English for water. Today we will learn about different waters conditions, read about thunderstorms, learn weather idioms.
Good. Good pronunciation. Only a couple small things. The first one was conditions.
Conditions.
Good. Conditions. And then idioms.
Idioms.
Nicely done. Good. And, okay. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Nope.
Okay, good. And let's go on to the next page. And let's have Robinson. Can you ask Monica the first question?
How many types of weather conditions can you name?
I know cloudy, raining, when it's hot, when it's cold, stormy. I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. You did a good job, though. Nice. So when it's hot, cold, raining, storming, cloudy. And perfect. And let's have Monica. Can you ask Jurandir the next question?
Jurandir, do you have a favorite type of weather?
My favorite type of weather is sunny.
I think we'd also repeat weather at the end. So my favorite type of weather is sunny
Sunny
weather.
weather.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And why do you like sunny weather?
Because when the weather is sunny, people could to go very many types of place like club or beach. By the
Okay.
way, it's that
So you can do a lot of different things. You could go to the beach and yeah, go for walks. Do a lot more things when it's sunny out. And let's try the next one. Jurandir, can you ask Julio the next one?
Julio, do you have a least favorite type of weather?
Oh yeah, I like all types of weather. Even probably the weather that I hate the most right now it's hot weather because the AC in my car is not working anymore, and all last week it has been scorching hot, and I've been driving my car and sweating like a pig all day, and it get all my seats get all sticky, and my hands all sweaty. I cannot even hold the steering wheel anymore. So, or either I fix my car's AC, or it better the weather start changing.
Okay, so either you fix your AC or the weather starts changing, one or the other. Um, yeah, good. What does it mean to sweat like a pig, Julio? Can you explain that?
Yeah, well, when you know, sweat, those little water salty drops that come out of your pores, when you start doing that a lot, uh, I guess you sweat like a pig. I never seen a pig sweating anyway. So,
Yeah, I actually haven't ever seen a pig sweat either, but apparently they do them, or maybe they just do them in English. Yeah, but so sweating like a pig is just sweating a lot. Andrea, welcome to class. Andrea, how's it going?
Hi, I'm okay, and you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. And so, Actually, Andrea, I don't know if I've seen you in class before. Andrea, where are you from?
I'm from Italy. Yes, maybe you see me in another class.
Okay, Italy. Okay, sorry. And nice to see you again, then. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
It's about the picture. I can see lightning in the picture, and I remember once someone told me that lightning is uncountable. So how do you call each one of those, beams that are coming out of the cloud?
Lightning bolts, we could call them.
Lightning bolts. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'd have individual lightning bolts and a lightning storm. So there's a lot of lightning out, and you can see that. Did you see that lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you want to specify, you say a lightning bolt or a bolt of lightning or a strike of lightning, any of those would work, I believe. Good question though.
And thunder is a thunderclap.
Thunderclap. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Good questions. And let's have Dylan. What type of weather do you see in the picture? What type of weather is it?
I think it's stormy.
Yeah, it's stormy. Maybe it's a storm, or you could even say it's a thunderstorm. Good. And perfect. Let's go on then to the next page, and let's do some reading. Dylan, can you read the title and the directions?
Read the words and ask about any you don't know.
Yeah. Maybe read the words. Can you
Read
repeat
the
words?
words.
Words. Okay. Good.
Thank you.
And Dylan, can you read the first 5 words?
I can. I can.
Yeah, can you read these first 5 words?
There is a new word. I can't.
You can't see them?
I-
Or
There is a new word.
okay. So Dylan, do you see the words? Can you
I
see
can.
them?
I can see I can see it.
Okay. And so if your pronunciation is incorrect, don't worry about it. So just give it a try. Just try it out.
Thermometer.
Good. And the next one?
Dries.
Okay.
Downpour.
Good.
Here. Hair.
Good.
President.
Good. Okay. Good work going through those. Especially for words you don't know. It's sometimes scary pronouncing them, but you did a good job. So let's look at thermometer. Can you repeat thermometer?
Thermometer.
Yeah, thermometer.
Thermometer.
Yeah. And then drizzle.
Drizzle.
Uh-huh. Downpour.
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 Good. Just remember to end on that R sound. So pour. Pour.
Pour. Downpour.
Good. Nice. And blizzard.
Blizzard.
Yeah, blizzard.
Blizzard.
Okay,
Um,
good. And let's have David. Can you read the next 5 words?
Yes, Joshua. Freezing, warm, breezy, overcast, and foggy.
Okay. Maybe just the intonation of overcast. So emphasize the beginning of the word.
Okay. Overcast.
Good. And other than that, that sounded good. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions?
Breezy, freezing.
It's
Yes,
drizzle
sir.
and rain the same.
Yes.
Close. A drizzle is a type of rain. Who can explain what a drizzle is?
It's a soft rain.
Yeah. Soft or light rain. Exactly. Perfect. Any other questions?
Yes,
Downpour, Joshua.
Okay. So downpour. Who can explain downpour?
It's
it's
the
a heavy
opposite.
rain.
Okay.
Heavy rain. Uh-huh. So when it rains really heavily, it's a downpour. Any other questions?
Yeah, what's the difference between drizzle, sprinkling, and mild rain?
Drizzle, sprinkling, and mild rain. So a sprinkling is really like a drizzle. So they're all pretty much the same. I think we'd use them interchangeably. I think a drizzle might be a little bit longer lasting than a sprinkle. So a sprinkle might go more quickly. So a sprinkle is just for a few moments. A drizzle is a light rain, but it sounds like it's kind of an all-day event. So hopefully that makes sense. Um, anybody else with any questions?
I don't know what is hail.
Okay. Who can explain what hail is?
I can
Wait.
explain, but with another question. What's the difference between hail? Oh no, hail is when it's you have these kind of like ice balls,
Mm-hmm.
like ice stones falling off the sky and smashing windows and everything.
Exactly. So it's when ice falls out of the sky and smashes windows and cars and things like that. So, yeah, hail is falling ice. For sure. And any other questions?
Sorry, I have another question. But that word is not there, but haze and foggy. What's the
Um,
difference?
so a foggy haze, fog is just natural. Whereas haze can be anything that impedes your vision. So, like smoke, smog, fog, I'm not really sure what else, are all like hazes. All hazes. Um, so, yeah, fog is just a natural type of haze, if that makes sense. Um, and that's how I'd define it. I'm not 100% sure that's right, but that's what I'd tell you. Um, okay.
All right.
And, yeah. Any other questions?
Can I say when I know that it's hail, it's hailing?
Mm-hmm. It's hailing
So
out.
every one of those you can use like a verb or just as a noun.
So, drizzling, downpouring, hailing, blizzarding. Uh, mm, yeah, I mean, to freeze is a verb. Warming up. Um, breezing would sound strange. I don't think we'd use breezing very often. So,
Hmm.
although, yeah, you could. I am breezing through this work. This work, and it's just I'm doing it with little effort, like a wind. So yeah, you can use breeze like a verb too. Overcast, we wouldn't say overcasting. There's no verb to overcast, so just overcast would be cloudy. foggy, again, we wouldn't really use as a verb. So hopefully that makes sense.
Okay,
And
thanks.
answers your question. Yeah, good. Any other questions?
Joshua, is there a difference between warm and hot?
Yes. Can anybody explain the difference between warm and hot?
Hot is more than warm, I think.
Hmm? Yeah, so hot is more than warm. So hot, yeah, there's no numerical value where something stops being warm and starts being hot. But yeah, hot is greater than warm. So
I think I got a reference. Like if you have a warm cup of coffee, it wouldn't burn your lips. You will be able to to drink it without any problem. But if it's hot, you might get burned.
Okay.
if that's like from left to right, you go freezing, cold, tepid, warm, hot, burning. So that'd be like a hierarchy. And so hot is close to the the hotter side of the hierarchy. But good. Any other questions here?
Overcasting? I don't know the meaning.
So overcast, does anybody know what overcast is?
Only clouds.
Yeah, so cloudy. Yeah, the sky is covered in clouds. Would be overcast. Anything else? Okay. And let's go to the next page then. I think we're talking about sentences. Let's try to skip this. I'm going pretty slowly. And we'll come back to that. Let's try this. And let's start with, not sure where we were. Andrew, can you read the title and the direction?
Okay. Fill in the sentences with the correct words.
Good. And can you try the first one?
Okay. The sky is overcast, and it is kind of it's kind of breezy, maybe. No, foggy.
Yeah. That's kind of
Foggy
difficult.
too. I think it might rain, but I can't be sure.
Good. Perfect. Good pronunciation too. Let's try the next one. Andrea.
It wasn't a downpour. But it was drizzling enough to get me wet.
Good. Really impressive. I think you're one of the first students who's gotten that correct on the first try.
Okay.
And sorry, can you finish the sentence?
Yeah, so I wish I brought an umbrella.
Good. Perfect. Really good job using the past progressive of drizzle. Okay, and let's try the next one, Adera.
The hail was the size of golf balls. My car is all tinted.
Good. And can you repeat hail?
Hail.
Hail. Yeah, the hail was the size of golf.
Hail.
And maybe hail. It's almost two syllables. Hail.
Hail.
Yeah. Hail. Hail.
Hail.
Good. That was better. Nice. And let's try Robinson. Can you try the next one?
Okay, teacher. It's freezing out. If you don't have gloves and hat and and a winter coat, you should stay inside.
Good, Robinson. Really nice work. Can you repeat gloves
Gloves,
and coat?
coat,
Yeah. That's just a long O,
coat.
but good. And yeah, nicely done. Monica, can you try the last one?
I know it seems breezy, but it's warm enough for shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, but it's warm enough for shorts and a t-shirt.
And a
Perfect.
t-shirt. Yeah.
Good. Really nice job. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yeah, I think there's spelling thing in the last sentence for shorts at a t-shirt.
Yep, that's good. Thanks. Sorry about that. Yeah, but thanks, Julio. It's one of those things when you're reading your own writing, sometimes you just ignore mistakes. But good. And so any other questions or comments on this page? Okay, and let's go to the next page. Let's ask some questions. Monica, can you ask Jurandir the first question?
Yes. Randy, what it's like outside? Oh,
Okay.
no, no more Randy.
Yeah, Monica, can you ask the same question to Julio?
Julio, what's it like out?
What's like out?
Yeah, what's it like out?
Well, well, if you can see my cam, it is pretty. It's in the afternoon, and I think the weather is nice. It's not sunny. The sun is setting, and there are a few clouds up there, but I'm pretty sure it won't rain today. And this week has been very, very hot, and I hope the weather cools off a little bit the rest of the weekend.
Nice. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. Really pretty picture as well. And so hopefully it'll be a good weekend, yeah. Or good for the rest of the weekend. And all right, Julio, can you ask Dylan the next question?
Hey Dylan, how's the weather?
Hello. It's breezy.
Okay, it's breezy.
It's breezy.
Nice. Is it cold too, or is it a nice breeze?
It's breezy. A nice breezy.
Okay. Maybe we could say it's a nice breeze.
It's nice breezy.
Yeah, good. It's a nice. Sorry, it's a nice breeze. Would sound
Nice
better.
breezy.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, good answer. And Dylan, can you ask David the next question?
Hello David. What's the weather like?
Yes, Dylan. Actually, the weather is quite cold. If you are going outside, I recommend you use warm clothes. If not, I think your boat is going to freeze.
If not, I think your bottom is going to freeze. Good. Perfect. That's a really good grammatically correct sentence. Okay, and let's have David. Can you ask Andrew the next question?
Yeah, sure. Andrew, what is the temperature?
The temperature is -40.
Ow, that is terribly cold.
It's because of blizzard outside.
It's because
Of
maybe not of. It's
it's
because
because um, the blizzard is outside.
close. Does anybody have any ideas of what we could use here?
There is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'd say. There is a blizzard outside. And that sounds really, really, really cold. But good. I think that's great. And let's have Andrew. Can you ask Andrea the next question?
Okay. What's the weather forecast?
The weather is good. I cannot see it perfectly because it's midnight. It's half past midnight. But I guess it's there are some clouds. But I am sure the weather is going to be sunny today.
Okay.
Sorry, tomorrow.
Good. Nice job. I'm sure the weather is going to be sunny tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't change anything. That looks good. Okay, very well done. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes, Joshua. When you want to talk about the weather forecast, what is the correct verb that you can use in this case? The
weather
forecast says or predict.
Yeah,
How can
the
I
forecast
talk?
says you could say they predict, or the weatherman predicts. Yeah, so the forecast says they predict, they think it will be, things like that. Does that answer your question, Monica?
Yeah. I was thinking about how was the correct way to respond the last question, and I was wondering about what the correct verb that I can use.
Yeah, you could say also like the forecast looks good, or even the forecast looks a little bit questionable, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's lots of different ways you could answer it, I guess. But yeah, okay. And does anybody have any other questions on this page? Any last questions? Okay. Let's go here and let's do some reading. This is a little bit more in depth. Robinson, can you read the beginning of it?
Okay, teacher. Reading thunderstorm. Thunderstorms result from the rapid outward movement of warm, moist air. They can occur inside warm, moist air masses and at front. As the warm, moist air moves upward, it cools, condenses, and forms cumulonimbus clouds that can reach heights of over 20 kilometers. As the rising air reaches its dew point, water droplets and ice form and begin pouring the long distance through the clouds towards the Earth's surface.
Okay, that's good. Let's stop there for now. So you did a really good job. Make sure with that third person S, can you repeat moves?
Moves.
Yeah, moves. And also cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus.
Yeah, cumulonimbus. Good. And heights.
Height.
And then rising.
Rising.
And reaches.
Reaches.
Good. Also dew point, a dew point.
Dew point.
And earths.
Earths.
And then surface.
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 Good. Surface. Yeah, you did a good job. And so let's look at this first part. Does anybody have any questions about anything on this first part?
Yes. This word cumulonimbus.
Yeah, cumulonimbus.
Yeah, what it mean?
Okay, what does it mean?
What does it mean? Yeah.
Good. And who can explain what cumulonimbus means?
I guess it's kind of cloud.
Okay, I guess it's a kind of cloud. Yeah, exactly. It is a kind of cloud. Who can explain what kind of cloud? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I guess one of those clouds that look like an atomic bomb, you know, like the mushroom.
Yeah. So a cloud that looks like an atomic bomb almost, really big clouds. And yeah, they're really high clouds too. So let's look. So that's a picture of it. It's a little bit off. Oh, and it looks like we erased all the marks, but that's fine. And so let's go and do some more reading. Sorry, hold on, guys. And Monica, can you read the second half of this?
Yes. As the droplets fail, they collide with other droplets and become larger. The falling droplets create a downdraft of cold air and moisture that spreads out at the Earth's surface, causing the strong winds commonly associated with thunderstorms and occasionally fog.
Good. And so let's look at associated.
Associated.
Nice. Associated. And occasionally.
Occasionally.
Good. Occasionally. Perfect. And let's try the next one. Julio, can you read the next paragraph?
Sure. And for thunderstorms, right?
Yes.
Thunderstorms and the phenomena that occur along with them pose great hazards to populations and landscapes. Damage that results from thunderstorms is mainly inflicted by downburst winds, large hailstones, and flash flooding caused by heavy precipitation. Stronger thunderstorms cells are capable of producing tornadoes and waterspouts. A 1953 study found that the average thunderstorm over several hours expends enough energy to equal 50 atomic bombs of the type that was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan during World War II.
Good. Really good pronunciation. Good reading. And so let's look at a couple of words. Flooding.
Flooding with a flooding, right?
Flooding. And then caused.
Caused. It's with a T or D sound at the end.
With a D sound. Caused.
Caused.
Yeah, it's tough. You could caused. It's almost a T sound. It's definitely, I'd say, a D sound. It's tricky. But yeah, caused.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And does anybody have any questions here? This is pretty tricky. So does anybody have any questions?
Yes, Joshua. What does downburst mean?
Downburst. Okay.
Yeah.
And can anybody try to think of downburst? Downburst. What do you think that might mean? Anybody?
Down probably means the direction of the wind
Mm-hmm.
coming from up to, well, down, and burst, it means that it comes not like a, you know, not like a constant wind, but like burst, like in sections, segments, in parts, and bursts.
Yeah, in bursts. Yeah. So I think it's also a powerful movement would be a burst. So something that's really, really powerful would be a burst. So just a powerful downward wind is all that is. And it does come in segments. So bursts are not usually sustained, but they come quickly and they go quickly as well. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, Joshua. What does cells mean?
Okay. And a cell. Does anybody know what a cell is?
Cell is a tiny, 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 tiny microorganism
Mm-hmm.
that forms all the organic bodies or matter.
Yeah. Definitely. A cell is a tiny microorganism that forms any living made up of cells. We would be talking about a cell like a thunderstorm cell. It's like a self-contained body, really is all that a cell would be talking about here. So we have thunderstorm cells, we have the cells that make up our living bodies. But in this case, it's a thunderstorm cell. It's just a self-contained system, or it's an almost self-contained system. No system is self-contained. But yeah, good. And so, any other questions here? Okay, and so let's go on to the next page. And let's have Julio, can you ask the first question? And let's have David, can you answer?
Okay.
David, what type of clouds cause thunderstorms and why?
Yeah. What type of clouds? I think maybe the kind of really big gray clouds that has a lot of water inside them, and I think those clouds tackle each one with another one, and that is the reason that cause thunderstorms.
Okay, yeah. Does anybody remember the names of... Sorry, does anybody remember the names of those clouds?
Cumulonimbus? Something like this?
Yeah, cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus.
Definitely, cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus. That is the scientific name, Joshua?
Yeah, that's the scientific name for those clouds.
Cumulonimbus.
Okay, and good. David, can you ask Andrew the next question?
Yeah, sure. What kinds of things happen during thunderstorms?
During thunderstorms, there are lightnings, high speed of it's a wind. There is there is wind with high speed. What else? Thunder, thunders, rain,
Yeah.
and a lot of scared people running somewhere.
Yeah, definitely there are a lot of scared people running away. Good. Maybe just the plural, so there are a lot of scared people, but that was good. Does anybody know what else? What else did we talk about? What else can happen during thunderstorms?
Numbers.
Any ideas? Anybody? Andrea,
Thunderstorm.
yeah. Go ahead, Monica.
Thunderstorm can produce a lot of damage. Depends of the winds, of the lot of rain.
Yeah,
In some places, thunderstorms can be really scary.
definitely. So,
There can be hail.
yeah, there can be hail for sure. There can be hail. We were looking at tornadoes and what were they? Water spouts. And who can tell me what a water spout is? Does anybody know what a water spout is?
What is a water spout? Is when the ocean is like moving a lot. There are some waves that are too high.
Not quite. I think that's more like a. Oh wow, that looks bad. Hold on one second. I'll get a picture. This is a good picture of a water spout. So it's like a tornado over the water. So it picks up a lot of water. And they're definitely really dangerous if you're in a boat. But those
It's
are
a tornado in the sea?
Yeah, it's the tornado over the ocean or over a sea for sure. But definitely can be very dangerous. So another thing that thunderstorms can produce. But good. And let's have David. Can you ask Andrew the next question?
Okay, Joshua. Andrew, some people are afraid of thunderstorms, and some people love them. What do you think about thunderstorms?
Actually, I really love thunderstorms. I like the sound of thunder. As a recordist, I can say it's the most. It's the greatest sound in the world, in my opinion. So I remember how I was 13 and even I was recording, staying next to window, and I put my microphone in front of my window, so it was funny. I like to listen to recordings of thunderstorms. So yeah, I really like it.
Nice, really good. So, I really like the sound. I really like it. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, perfect. That's a really great answer. And okay, good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Let's go on to the next page and let's look at some of these idioms. And Andrea, can you read the title and the directions?
Yes. Read these idioms and discuss what you think they might mean. Fair weather friend.
Yeah.
Fair. fair weather friend.
Can you just repeat idioms? Idioms.
Idioms.
And yeah, what's a fair weather friend?
Uh, I think it's something good. Maybe when the weather uh,
Okay.
is not um, dangerous. So
Okay.
it's a nice weather, generally speaking. I don't
I
know.
think it's a good idea. So maybe when the weather is not dangerous. Good grammar too, but it's a little bit different. Maybe Monica, what do you think a fair weather friend is? Do you have any ideas?
When you want to say someone, you want to say good luck, something like this?
Okay, not quite.
No?
It's a little bit different.
Another idea.
Yeah. Julio, what do you think?
Sorry, I was all fired up in the verbally chat. Can you repeat that question?
What do you
Fair
think?
weather friend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I guess he's a fair weather friend. No idea. I think maybe it's a friend that is with you no matter what the weather is like. I mean, if you're in trouble or anything. No idea.
Not quite. It's a little bit different. Does anybody think they know? So remember, fair is good. So fair weather friend is a friend who is only there when the times are good, but when any problems come up, they abandon you.
Mm.
That's a fair weather friend. So a friend who's
Oh,
only
it's
good.
Oh, it's a kind of person.
Yeah, a person for sure. So this is just because it uses weather in the idiom. Yeah, and let's try the last one. Let's have David. Can you read that idiom and guess what it means?
Okay, Joshua, under the weather. Okay, means that, well, I suppose that is related to the photo that is in the right size. That means that maybe I guess that you are passing for that you are having a really bad time. Maybe that the situation is not very good for you.
We would be having a bad time. It's a bad situation. It's a little bit more. Uh, does anybody have any other ideas about under the weather? Can they
Or
explain?
maybe unlucky, unlucky. You are unlucky.
Okay, not quite. It's a little bit different. Anybody
uh,
else?
I've
Yeah.
used this like when you're not feeling well.
Hmm.
Maybe you're sick or you're worried.
Exactly. When you're sick or worried or not feeling well. Exactly. That's perfect. Really good. Okay. And yeah, does anybody have any questions about that one?
No, and the second one, Joshua, still my thunder.
Yeah. Does anybody think they have any ideas for this?
It's like
Maybe
still my idea or something like that.
When
Close.
you lose your confidence.
Um, not quite. Really
Still my
close.
thunder.
I think maybe when someone has been uh, faster than you getting something. I don't know.
I think you're definitely on the right track. Somebody's been faster than you getting something. Maybe when someone. I, so let's say really quickly, when you do something and expect recognition
Mm,
or a reward, but someone else does the same thing, but better. And everyone looks to them and applauds them. That would be stealing your thunder. So you're like, oh man, I did something really great, but then my friend did something way better, and he totally stole my thunder. So hopefully that makes sense. Unfortunately, we're just out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming in. It was awesome talking with everybody. It was a really lively chat box. Got a lot of stuff done. But thanks again. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon, and have a really good night.
Thank you.
Joshua,
Thank you,
take
Joshua.
care.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.